Bucks Stone Cold. I walk him down. What up, guys? Let's go. 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 We got my boy Harlem. We got Jalen. Stone Cold in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? We got my boy Banks in the building. LA Sports Live. Go subscribe to Bro. Bro do a lot of good work over there. Go subscribe. We got, who else we got in the building? He said, keep that energy, Kareem. JJ coaching his ass off. Mario, what up, bro? Perspective. He said, Kareem, keep that same energy. He said, Austin Reeves. Like I said before about far as JJ Reddick, I said clear as day that I couldn't really give a breakdown because it was preseason. I still won't know, but the team, I can say this. Young Elder, what up? Sports Savant, what up? Yeah, I did say that. I definitely said that. See, the thing is, right, with the truth of the matter is, I couldn't give no real breakdown because preseason. You can never really judge a coach on preseason. But I also said this, that I think the team gonna play for him because LeBron James clearly handpicked him and he don't have no choice. And then he got his coach, his son there, so LeBron buys in. So when LeBron buys in, everybody gonna follow. Because I didn't realize Anthony Davis was a follower like that. You know, and that's not really Anthony Davis' style to get down on a coach like that. So he got down on Darvin Ham after 2 years, and like I said, Anthony Davis is definitely a follower because I bet if LeBron James ain't have a problem with Darvin Ham, he wouldn't have. That's why I lost respect for Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? He only felt that way and started saying stuff because LeBron James did that. So far as chemistry, I figured the chemistry would be good because at this point, LeBron James don't have no choice but to buy in. If you handpick a coach and it's clearly after that Lakers, because you know the Lakers told Bron this. Because when I was told, the Lakers brass itself didn't want to fire Darvin Ham. The Lakers didn't want to do it because one, they ain't want to eat no whole 2 years. That's people think. See, you guys, a lot of people just look at it like, oh man, it's nothing. These people got money. They don't. Millionaires and billionaires don't think like that. These people don't think like that. Even if they do have the money, the people who do stuff like that, like people like who probably just, somebody probably had to be like somebody like Ballmer, Steve Ballmer. But for the most part, they don't think like that. They don't just throw money around just because. It had to make some type of sense to them. So they didn't really want to eat that contract with Darvin Ham, and the Lakers didn't want to do it. But they want it's Genie. LeBron had Genie in. That's why when you saw the video, him and Linda Rambis, and he hugged up with him, LeBron, no, if he got, not this, no offense, don't take nothing. I don't want no woman, if any woman on here, to take offense to us, but we all know guys know how to kind of like play up to a woman. It's totally different than a man. It's easier, especially in this guy's a cash cow. You know what I mean? And we all know Jeannie don't look at. She tell you the first thing, basketball. She don't look at it like that. She know it, but she got hired strictly to build the Laker brand, to keep that cash flow going. That was her job all them years. Her father, all the way up until 2018, 2017. That was Jeannie's job to bring that money into Los Angeles, to make that brand, to keep that brand. So her priority never been winning and building a sustainable, franchise. Her thing was more of, keeping the franchise afloat and keeping it irrelevant. This person here, man. You never been to Harlem before? You just want to sightsee? That was her goal. So really, it makes sense to her. Like, the winning is not she not worrying about evaluating coaches and things like that. Her thing is about, the brand. And then you got the biggest guy for us to push a brand, and LeBron James. So it makes sense to her to keep him happy. So they told him basically, listen, we had to eat 2 years of this guy's salary. LeBron not paying that money, they paying it. So wherever they paying JJ now, let's say, how much somebody put up there, how much JJ Redick? What was his, do anybody know his contract? Anybody know JJ Redick contract? Please put JJ Redick. I'm driving by, I'm at a stop right now. Please put JJ Redick contract up there. Yo, y'all guys going back at it. I ain't gonna lie. When y'all be going at it, the comment section, it be funny. He said Jalen don't know basketball. He casual. And he said you don't know basketball. This is the beauty of sports, like the arguing back and forth. Long as it's respectful. That's just the beauty of it. Where everybody have a different opinions and things like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said you don't know basketball. $8 million per season. No, so now think this. JJ Redick get $8 million per season, right? But you know what? Now the Lakers paying $13 million. For the next 2 years, the Lakers gonna be paying $13 million per season. Because they paying JJ Redick 5 years. You know what I'm saying? They paying JJ Redick 5 years. So now they paying $13 million a year. Something that they don't want to pay. They'd be like, damn, we could have been paying $5 million a year. See, y'all, it sounds like no money, but especially that's something they really didn't want to do. We got 87 people, 11 likes. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Don't do that. How? Like, I need everybody take 1 second and check if you forgot. Please hit that like button. I don't ask for much. Look, on my screen, I don't know what y'all screen sees. This is my screen shows. It shows 84 people, 13 likes, and $0. I ain't not one time say, yo, send a cash app. Which I would, I would love that, but I ain't say that. So I'm asking for the simplest thing is a like button. I got 84 people, 14 likes, and 0. This is my screen reads. $0. And I ain't say one time a Cash App. All right, actually hit the like button right now. But if y'all want to hit the Cash App, is somebody, one of you mods, Kareem Llewellyn, dollar sign Kareem Llewellyn. Somebody put it up there. You're never, that's coffee money right there. You know what I'm saying? That's coffee money. But yeah, Lakers like I said, I ain't gonna pump like I'm so like big on the Lakers. I'm not really feeling the Lakers right now. But like I said, he got them playing. He definitely got them playing. And the thing, it's only 2 games. I really want to talk. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm waiting 10 games. But I'm gonna give all I'm gonna say right now, he got them playing. And I think he definitely going, chemistry wise, he definitely gonna have them going. See, it's gonna be, I'm gonna tell you the problem's gonna come in at. The problem gonna come is the fans. Cause once this the problem, cause D'Lo's struggling right now, which is but they still winning. But the problem gonna come in if D'Lo continue to struggle with all this trade and the Lakers start losing and face some adversity. When the fans start get rid of this person, get rid of that person, why he doing this, why, that's when the problem gonna come in. That's when you're gonna see. Right now they won 2 games. They play 2 playoff teams in the Western Conference. So now it's like everything is cool. But when adversity hit, we're gonna see how that breaks down. We're gonna see how that breaks down. So I don't know. Reeves had a good game. Anthony Davis so far is like back-to-back games, and I like that. What I do like with LeBron is it's like he's playing in the flow of the game. LeBron he's not forcing nothing. He letting AD do his thing. He's not trying to take like 30 shots. So that's definitely. Oh my God! Somebody just sent $5. That is so great, man. That's so great. Appreciate it. Hit that like button. I can't even see who did it because I'm driving. Y'all see I'm in traffic. But it just say $5. Let me see if I can see who did it. I definitely want to give you your props. Just put your name up there, because I don't see it. Don't even show who did it. This must be a. So these things change around so much. Like these fonts, like it just showed $5. I can't see who did it. So if you sent the $5, say I did it, so I could give you a shout out. So he said Dalton Connect can hoop. Yeah. Yeah, Lakers, they play again tonight against the Kings. So this going to be a telling thing where they got this going to be a back-to-back night, and we're going to see on a back-to-back night, and we're going to see with the Kings. Lee Kenny, what up? We're going to see. So we're going to go and see how the Lakers do. The NBA so far, man. I'm just so pissed off. My team that I like, one of my other teams I like is the Pelicans. Murray broke his hand. Like, it's always something. Like, why we can't just have an injury? Zion comes back, this guy breaks his hand. Brandon Ingram hit a clutch bucket to seal the deal. Why they can't have a? I want to see it. Like, this is the very important times. Yo, but let's talk about Lil Durk real quick. Yo, this is a perfect example, right? On the Lil Durk. Can we get some likes? We got 50 people, 18 likes. That's a crime. That's a crime that's being committed right now. But they saying this guy OTF Jam, this guy did 12 years. He went into 2010, came home in 2022, got locked back up in 23 for a gun. He started wearing the wire. And this guy's supposed to be telling on Lil Durk. And he said how much Lil Durk was giving him money and looking out while he's in jail. This is crazy. This is crazy. Durk is sick. He tried to board a flight. See, the thing is, they saying, see, I'm confused. Part of me thinking I don't believe that, because they saying that Durk, they said Durk knew he was getting locked up. He thought he was getting locked up at the concert he did on, I think it was Friday or Saturday. Reason why I don't believe that, right? Everybody's like, oh, Durk knew he was getting locked up at the concert. He thought he was getting locked up that day. My thing is this. Reason why I don't think that's true. Why, if he was getting locked, if he thought he was getting locked up at the concert, and let's say the concert was on Friday, he could have did all that and tried to get out of there Saturday. If you know they was going, and I think more people would do to try to run. I don't think he knew. I think that part there is BS. I think that part is BS. They talk about Durk, they all knew. I don't think so. Because you're not catching 5 guys that easy. Somebody they went with on a lamb. You know that, you out of there. Those charges there, you running. And then why would he run after they make the announcement by getting all of them? He didn't know. Once, what I think happened, once I think somebody, this is my opinion, I think once he found out that all them dudes got snatched, I think he tried to flee in. Because he could have flee, mind you, his concert was on either Friday or Saturday. He got locked up Thursday. Why try to wait till the last minute and flee in? That don't make no sense. Why you had to wait if you knew already? I don't think he knew. I don't think, it just don't make sense. People talk, oh, I think Durk knew because he thought they was gonna take him at the concert. I don't think that. He'd have thought a lot of dudes would have got up out of there, and I believe he'd have tried to leave the next day. Why wait till they arrest people if you know that this was gonna happen? I believe that he probably felt that he's gonna get locked up. I ain't think he knew when. Big Baby Sports, boy, he got Derek Fisher. Y'all go watch Big Baby Sports. He be getting NBA. He had Worthy, Byron Scott. He had Worthy, Byron Scott, Derek Fisher, Dwight Howard, Jeannie Buss. You connected with the Lakers, man. You connected with the Lakers. He getting the big dogs. Ken Tapper, what's good, bro? He said checking in. What's up, though? That's what's up. Check in. I need y'all guys to check in the building. Check in and hit that like button, man. Check in and hit that like button. Hit that like button when y'all check in. Football, what up? Yo, yeah, that Lil Durk situation. This is a perfect example. Get out of the streets. We decided, y'all know we got the program, the kids program on Saturdays, right? I mean, we have our kids program. So today I just my son is in my kids program we have, right? So they just went to Great Adventures Fright Fest, right? They just got on the bus. So, and it was not just, it was other kids in the program too. They all got on the bus. And I was just telling the kids, we had a kid in Harlem just got killed on Wednesday. He was 16. He got killed like 1 a.m. Like, you know what I'm saying? It gotta stop, man. He said, these rappers need to stop trying to bang. Yeah, just do music. Like, I don't get it. I know Durk right now is punching a wall because he's done. He even said it in his music. Durk said in his music, he said, if you got one of your homies testifying against you, no need to get a lawyer. He said it. He said, if one of your homeboy, one of his songs, he said, if one of your homeboys testifying against you, no need to get a lawyer. Meaning, why spend the money? And he wore a wire. I kind of agree. I kind of agree with Durk. Like, why spend, like, if I'm Durk, because you know these lawyers gonna ask for $1 million for a case like that. These lawyers gonna ask for $1 million. Why spend $1 million? You got 10. Durk got even, I think, 8 kids. I think he had 8 kids and then like a step kid. So let's say 9. You have, I don't know if him and that girl got married. I'm not sure. But you still got your mom out there. Durk got a young mom. Not young like young, but she like me. Like, he don't have no old lady, like, you know, a young mom that still wanna, you know, whatever. I think she's in her 50s, like mid 50s. You know what I'm saying? And she older than me, but you know. And then, this way of living. I save my money. Because once you know, the indictment read, he got about at least 3 snitches on that case. Durk got about at least 3 snitches. CI number 2 is a snitch, whoever that is. Number 4 is going to snitch. That's the one who dropped the location. They're going to get a lot of time. Like the guy Teasy, the guy in the Duck trial, the FBG Duck trial, the guy from THF who called and put everything in motion. They holding people like that liable because they say if it wasn't for you, this person would still be alive. You could get life sentence. So they're going to tell. So I believe that person, they got at least 3 snitches. I think number 4 is a person that dropped the location. Number 2 is the person I believe is OTF Jam. I think it's number 2. Number 2 was part of the crime. Number 4, Confidential 4, dropped the location. And Confidential 3 was the one who booked all the flights. And they ransacked their apartment. It's crazy. That trial, like, I want to get together, and I may try to do that. I'm going to get together some teens, right? I want to get together some teens. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to hold like a summit, right? I'm going to try to get that paperwork. I'm going to try to get that paperwork, and I want to hold for all the teens. Or I'm going to go to that's a program that's already existing. And I want to talk about that. That gang and all that. This man sat there and said, Durk, this out his own mouth. Durk looked out for me. He took care of me the whole time. I knew Durk. This exact words came out of his mouth. He said, I knew Durk before he got the money. He said, I knew Durk. Cause mind you, Durk dude went in 2010. Durk ain't start getting no real money to probably like 2015, like decent money. His real money really came probably like 2020 and stuff like that. But he started getting decent money but he was already in the drill culture like 2012. But he said, I remember Durk used to send me $50 when he ain't have it like that. Then he started sending me more and more. Then he said Durk gave him $50,000 when he came home. And it's the same guy that telling on him. He said Trench's News so happy. The thing I don't like about Trench's News, and I always go ahead, and I don't do this, but the thing I don't like about Trench's News, he came the way he did it. Because he put that, Trench's News was really critical in that O Block case. Because mind you, at first, they didn't know where it came from. They didn't know nothing about where the joint came from with Trench's News. Trench's News put it in motion. Duck got killed on the 4th, August 4th. Trench's News went to the feds August 6th. He told them, they had no idea. Not saying they wouldn't have probably found out later, I don't know. But at that time, they had nowhere to go. He went and said Kenny Mack, his cellie, told him he did it. This is Kenny Mack fault too. When you commit murders, what are you talking to somebody, anybody who don't have nothing to do with it? Like, Trenches News had nothing to do with it. Why go tell him that? He said Kenny Mack ran and told him they had something to do with it. So he put the feds the lead. He told them it came from O Block. Then they started, investigating him. Not saying they probably wouldn't have caught them. I don't know. But he pointed the feds in that direction. He said O Block did it. And he said Kenny Mack told him. So now he putting faces. These dudes had masks and things like that on. So now he made their job that much easy. But the thing that got me mad, how he played it. That's why he called himself the Icky Miyake. What do he call himself? The Izzy Miyake of YouTube. Like, this guy is nuts. He sat there and came on there and said, he came on there and said, he came on YouTube. The way he did it, like, you could see he's dangerous because he's the type of guy that remembers every fucking thing. He's a guy that's not no dummy. He's the type of witness you do not want on your case. He's the type of guy, because he don't care what you think. Let me tell you, these are the type of witness you don't want. A guy who don't care what you think about them. A guy that's kind of smart. A guy that's articulate. A guy that remembers everything. Those type guys, there, you might as well cop out. I told y'all the story about the Spanish guys, the Mason crew, the Bryant boys. There's so many Spanish crew. I can't remember exactly what crew was it. It was a Spanish crew in the Bronx. Fat Joe rocked with them heavy, right? A Spanish crew in the Bronx. They all got locked up in the feds, right? And I can't remember because so many. It was like the Masonette crew, Bryant boys, it was like a lot of crews in the Bronx. All these Spanish crews in the Bronx that at this time in the late 90s all got picked up. Like 96 and 97, 98. From 90, they ran through that Bronx, the feds. From 96 to 98, a whole bunch of like get money Spanish dudes, crews they was taking them boys down. So with this guy named Mickey, I told this story before, right? And the Spanish dude, like I said, was getting money. He was getting a lot of money, right? And he had like a top paid lawyer. He was a millionaire. The boss of the one of the bosses of the crew. He was a millionaire. He was getting a lot of money. He had a top paid lawyer. And the guy named Mickey, little short, little span, I wish I could describe. He kind of like buck tooth. He be wearing like the little like faded shades. He kind of like buck tooth, like the big ears. And he was like at times like younger. Like he was like a young dude. They say he's to be fly, he's getting money. And when I came, they told me, they said, yo, don't even mention rats. Because like I seen them. Like in the unit, you be in the unit, you're pre-trial. When it's pre-trial, I know, I saw Mickey when I came home. I saw him on Fordham Road. Like, yo, what's up? This time, like, but this guy, they said, this is what people told me. They said he was only facing like 10 years anyway, right, on that case. Because he was getting money, like, it was a bunch of, but he was like lower on the chain of command. He wasn't up there, no boss, no lieutenants or nothing like that. He was like a regular dude on their case because he's like younger. He's like 20, like I was like 20 something when I went in, but he was younger, a few years younger than me. And they said that he was only gonna get like 10 years. Like if he just not even did anything, told anything, he's only gonna get like 10 years, right? Guess how much time he ended up doing? He ended up doing like 8 years. Because he had a big case. Like these like get money, his bosses and they was getting money. Mickey's Puerto Rican. Then he was getting money, right? So they trial, and there was so many of them. It was like, I think like 15 to 17 of them on a case. So, and the feds ordered you to get free, and the case got to be completely done with. That case took 8 years. He had to sit in jail. That case took 8 years to get done. So had he not said nothing, he would have, in the same amount of time he would have did anyway. But he couldn't go home until he testified all the trials. Because them dudes getting money, they was getting blowing trials, coming back on quick reversals, and everybody had separate trials. They wasn't like how they did it. They I think they separate their case, and they all had separate trials. And like a lot of them dudes was getting like a lot of like lieutenants on that was getting thing. And they said, yo, this guy here, the lawyer, they said the lawyer was trying to, and you could, if you see Mickey, you could see he's smart. He's like one of the, he's smart. Like he ran the unit. He was a snitch in the pretrial joint, but he's getting you up out of there. Like the minute you start something, he was strong with the counselors and them. He get you up out of there. Like what? Like yo, this dude, he's getting. He was like a top echelon snitch. He was blowing dudes' backs out, giving dudes life plus 140. He gave, like on that case there, dudes were going to trial. Yo, the government was so confident in Mickey, right? They were so confident in him. They's offering dudes 40 years cop out. So dudes like, I'm not copping out to no 40. The dudes are going to trial. Normally, these on drug cases. I ain't even count like murders and stuff. But these dudes get a lot of keys and stuff. It probably was some shootings along the way. I don't know their whole case. I don't know their whole case like that. So he was so good at testifying, and like I guess when you know when they snitch, they do like a pre-trial hearing. The snitch and the prosecutor. The prosecutor, they said, was so impressed. They knew that he'd do a good job before the trial, trial started. They was offering dudes 40 years. Normally a cop out on drug case, they don't want to take the chance. Nobody really want to take the chance because the chance the feds can lose. So, and how the feds normally lose sometimes when they witness. It don't really be the feds. They always have evidence, but it be they witnesses. They witnesses don't be smart and start saying, and they don't be credible. And that's how a lot of dudes, you know, you could get around it, and then during trial, you get like a good deal. You see what I'm saying? So they said the prosecutor and was so impressed, they was offering dudes cop outs 40 years. And now this one I'm hearing, some of the guys was like, yo, give me, I'll take 20 right now. They said dudes on that case was asking, yo, on drug cases, I'll take 20 right now. They was like, no, 40. And he was blowing them dudes back out, giving dudes life plus 140. They said, now the lawyer sat there, a top lawyer. This lawyer done represent mob guys and all that. This lawyer had an excellent record. And get dudes good plea bargains and all that. They said the lawyer threw everything in the kitchen sink at Mickey. They said Mickey was just sitting there, knocking them questions out. Bang, bang, bang. The lawyer came back to one of the guys like, I'm so sorry. This guy's good. Like, you know, and nothing he could do. He was so good of a witness. And that's what you don't want. Like one of those type of guys. Like guys like Trench's News, look how he came on. This is why he's like kind of worse of, I do not like Trench's News. And the reason why I don't like him, the way he had nothing to do with the case. Nothing to do with the case. He thought, what's the name was his friend? They all was living that lifestyle. You got to either chalk it up, no matter how much. He came on YouTube with a mask. I remember the day he came on there. His thing was, I'm tired of you guys lying. A lot of the stories was fake. He said, a lot of these cases, a lot of these YouTubers be lying. I'm here to set the record straight. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was rocking with him. He's like, I'm here to set the record straight. So a lot of the stuff He said he broke his introduction down. I came on, he broke it down. Yo, I'm what he said? He said, I'm from the low end, Newtown. The low end. I know everybody from there. Either I done seen it or I done it. He, you know his slogan. And he said, I'm from Newtown. He said he lived in the old block for like 4 or 5 years. Then he said he went to 63rd. So now he got people on their feet like, yo, he know all the things that goes on the low end, everything in O Block and 63rd. Like, this guy know everything. That was his introduction. And he was coming on like debunking a lot of stories, and a lot of stuff he was saying turned out to be true. So now his numbers going up. His channel blew up like this. He came to mask. I wear a mask because my name's Swipe and I'm a robber. I'm a stick-up kid. I was in jail, and then he telling jail stories. He seen this person in Cook County. I seen that person. This person, they lying. So his shit, this was, and he was just so sharp with it. And he came off so believable. He was just so sharp, knew exactly his details. So now he believable. And I always say, yo, this kid is smart. He didn't stumble with his words. His memory was like out of this world order. Or I remember with Chief Keef's coming out, he's a cut school and this, that, like little details of stuff that you wouldn't even pay it no mind, he was knowing. So you was like, nah, this guy here is you know. I remember this person, yo, they was best friends. Like, and then people was backing it up like, nah, that's true. T-Roy and Keith best friends. It's like Keith ain't like to go to school. He sit there, come to my house, sit down the third, but he knew every effing thing. This guy Swipe. Everything. So this guy comes along, and the way he did it, and turned out he did all that because he was ready to bang them guys out. Like, all that was a stunt to get on YouTube, and the way he did it. Yeah, I'm running right here. I pick up something right here.
Can you just park on that side? We can block the main entrance over here by the hotel, right? Thank you, man.
And this son of a bitch, look what he do. Put your ass on. Let me in and out. So, this guy's dangerous. This swiper guy is dangerous. And so when I ain't gonna lie, I think I definitely think I believe I did a video. When I found out he was telling, I said them guys in trouble. Because those type of the guys, they give out life sentence. Yeah, Mickey was a beast. Mickey was a beast. Those type of guys, like, he had top lawyers, and he get out the sentence. But by the time he finished, he did the time he did anyway. Had he not told, he the same time, so he probably thought he's getting out and wanted. You know how people, you be naive thinking you getting right out, and he didn't know how it worked. He ended up doing 8 years, but he had to wait till all the trials over with. He was blowing people's backs out. They say he's an excellent witness. That's why in the units he was so strong, where they like he could get the COs and stuff fired. Hold on, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Yeah, this guy, so Swiper, I knew, I was telling Big Dell, I was cool with Big Dell, right? And I tell him, I said, yo, I seen guys like that. I can tell when somebody, the way he used to tell his stories, it was so in depth, it was so precise and things. Those type witness, I'm telling you, I was in there. You're not getting around that. So the thing is, Lil Durk, when Lil Durk said, if one of your homies, just think about this. Look how dangerous Swipe is. Everybody know he had nothing to do with it. It's not like he was. This how scary it is for Lil Durk, and why I think it's over for Lil Durk. Right? This is why I think it's over for Lil Durk. Swipe had nothing to do with that case. Absolutely nothing to do with that case. He put them on the thing, and how you take a stand? He took the stand and told the whole history of what's going on. You see what I'm saying? How you do that? Like, it's not like so you can imagine a guy that was part of the crime, like if Lil Durk or somebody down with you. The feds know that Swipe is not down with Old Block. He wasn't down with nobody. He just came, these guys told me this, and he did it for the money. And he already was a snitch on other cases. You see what I'm saying? That guy Swiper is a piece of, and he remember the details. I'm like, damn. That guy was a piece of work, man. And the thing with Durk, man, I feel that, you know what I'm saying? And this is the problem, right, with these kids. And he tried to do it too late. And then the internet is so dangerous. When they say, oh, slide for Vaughn and things like that. And like, people don't tell the real. I remember clear as damn arguing with somebody, right? And I said, you know the problem is? And see, I'm going to tell you what the problem is. And when I was saying it, people was like, no, you don't give nobody. I said, I'm giving nobody out. But the thing that bothered me the most, everybody made it seem like 6ix9ine is the biggest rat in the world. Like 6ix9ine was taking so much flack and people jumping down on 6ix9ine, right? And I was saying to myself, stop focusing on him. That shouldn't be the main thing, that he's a rat. The main thing should be is these guys, it was his co-defendants in the fort. You in the streets, right? All your life. This guy was working in a soup kitchen. 6ix9ine was a kid that's working in a soup kitchen, never was about that life. Already 20 years old, already a grown man in some sense. Already was working at a job. 6ix9ine was working in a soup kitchen. He's working in Hell's and Hardy's soup, a soup kitchen. Wasn't in the streets at all. Wasn't thinking about the streets. He had a rapper. He was doing some punk rock stuff. They say he had some traction. He had some traction in Amsterdam doing some, not punk rock. It was some other type of music it was, but they say he was decent. These guys converted him into that. They did a whole image change, which was brilliant. Like, if you smart enough to know, hold up, they fixed his image. Okay, we're gonna have this little Mexican kid, put him in a bandana. He got that voice. His voice don't sound like how he looked. We give him some gang and say this, that, and the third. And now he's a gang member. Okay, if y'all gonna put that fake out, that image like that, which is okay, cool. That's the way y'all want to get y'all money. But why have him doing the activities? Why? See, this is where these guys got to take some blame at. And this is where the focus should have been like, yo, listen, this is where, and you got a lot of guys like that join gangs that's not built like that. How you want to have somebody, that's like me grabbing a regular random person, a person who don't, a square, I grab a square right now, and let's say the square don't look like no square, but he's a straight square, ain't participated, worked all his life, clean record, and I'm like, but he looked kind of tough. And I just do a whole image makeover and be like, oh, his voice sound like this. Or, like it's some guy, it's this one guy, I ain't gonna lie. And he said he used to get, have problems his whole life, right? This guy he looks tough, but he's not with that, and he's a scaredy cat. He had a cut on his face, right? People to bother him. He's not with that. He grown man. He's probably like, how old is he? About like 52, 53, right? I don't want to call because I don't want to call his stuff out. So I ain't gonna put his name out there. But he about 53. He's not with none of that. Smart as hell, but he was just, most, they always say this, a real black person, automatic, and then, a black person, real dark. This he's black. So you automatically can have a rough look, but he's nothing like that. So a lot of times, like, he's could jump, like times where, like, people not start with him, but like scared or something or think something. And one time he got cut because they thought he was, and he said even with police, they jump out on him thinking something, but he's not with that. The guy graduated out of college. He went to City College. He's still good to this day. He's not with that. But he looked like that. So let's say, for instance, I'd be like, yo, I can grab him and snatch him. Let's say I'm in the game hustling, getting money, right? And I'd be like, this guy looked apart. Yo, just stand next to me. Like, you know what I mean? You don't really want no problems, but this guy owe you money. All you gotta do, you just stay right there, put your hands in the pocket, and don't open your mouth. Just stand there. And yo, you gotta give my money. So now, to whoever I'm talking to, looking at this guy like, oh, he got his shooter with him. He got his shooter with him. This guy looked like he gonna air shit out. And that is like, it's called a Jedi mind trick. People use that. So whatever they did, they were smart enough to do a makeover, and it worked for them. Why have him doing criminal activity? You know you're gonna tell. 6ix9ine, like, the minute, there's no bullcrap. With 6ix9ine, I used to say this all the time. When he used to be wilding and jumping in, out when the time when he was in Houston, and he jumped in the security guard face, like, let me in the club, and he used to be wilding and stuff like that on the airport and doing all this stuff there. I used to say it back then. I said, they getting some real shit. And when that shit happened in Winston, I knew they was going to jail. Because the Barclays was like, I live in New York. When they did that little shooting at the Barclays, I said, oh, it's over. They going to jail. Because the Barclays was brand new, and they used to talk about the Barclays every day on the news. Downtown Brooklyn, yo, this is state of the art, this, down the third. And it was a big thing about building the Barclays because the Nets used to play in Jersey. So when the Nets was in Jersey, they was like, they didn't want in New York. New Jersey was a better, more, no crime. Nobody want no crime in their neighborhood. So Jersey was like a perfect place, but they wasn't making no money in Jersey. So they figured if it come to New York, they'd make more money. And a lot of payers was beefing like crazy because now y'all know what happened. You put a sporting arena right there, everything around that neighborhood, is affect the neighborhood. It affect them where the property goes up, the rent is through the roof over there. Now you paying more, like if you live that close to it, you paying a lot more rent. The parking gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's affect the neighborhood. So a lot of people it was so hard. They tried to get the Barclays for so long. They were trying to do something over there. The people in the city who in that neighborhood kept fighting, not wanting that go down. Because it's a problem. You don't want that in your neighborhood. Because now it's killing all the parking. Anybody live in New York know parking is big. That kills all the parking if you live in that neighborhood. Because people will walk 5-6 blocks to park. And it raise your bills because now the property level, like to live next to a stadium. It was so hard getting that shit. So when they finally approved it, when Jay-Z and all of them, and Bloomberg and them finally approved it, they used to talk about that, the security, this, that. When that joint happened with 6ix9ine and them by the Barclays, I said they're going to jail. And I said, he's telling. You can't people and just think about this. This guy OTF Jam did 12 years. And they looked at him as, oh, he's a stand-up guy. He this, that, and the third. And I always tell people you can't judge it like that. It's something you can't go by somebody being in jail that makes them thorough. Yeah, they did write that case, but sometimes people get sick and tired. He's only in jail only home for a year. He caught a gun case. So you can't judge that. But one thing for sure, you grab a person who wasn't in that life at all, and they facing a lot of time, they not doing it. They not doing it. See, it's different. They different from a first-time offender, but somebody's in the streets. If somebody lived that street life and they happen to live up to 25 and they've been in the streets all that time without catching any felony, yeah, they may keep it real, they have been in jail. But a person that's not living that lifestyle and they jumped into it or got caught up in it, however they got caught, they selling. So those guys should have known. He said, not everyone dark skin is tough. Now, you're right. Not that they tough, but they can depend on their features, look kind of tough to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you real dark and you kind of got like strong cheekbone. You can look kind of like, man, you can. That just, I'm a black man, but I'm just calling it how it is. That look automatically can make you look like, you know what I'm saying? 6ix9ine had a certain distinguished voice, and they said, yo, we could have him this and do that, and we could control him. It was a brilliant plan, and it worked. But they were stupid. They should have been like, listen, you doing that, let this play the game like that. Had him in no activities. All that, nah, bro. You could talk, but nah. Anytime the real shit came, they shouldn't have had him involved. So my thing was, a lot of people should have been speaking on that. This way, I'm not advocating for gangs and stuff, but what I'm saying is, it alleviate real from the fake, and even when new guys join it, automatically, like, this guy not built like that. Like, it's nothing to get into a gang. I think getting into a gang is real easy. All you have to do is, the policy is, if they say, okay, a one-on-one fight, and now you're in the game. Initiation, that's nothing. That don't make you tough. I have to fight this guy one-on-one, or I have to fight two guys one-on-one for 31 seconds. That's the blood thing in New York. You have to fight for 31 seconds, two people. 31 seconds, all you have to do, you could take punches, you could swing a couple times and ball up before you know it's over. That means you tough, you in the game. Like the mafia, that's why the mafia is more structured, but they went away from a lot of their rules, where the mafia thing was, you had to be associate for 10 years before you get your button. Before you be a made man, and you have to do some crimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, Kareem, you being from New York, why do you think they let 6ix9ine fly so long when I see 50 Cent? That was to me, I look at it more like, this is why I get me mad, because people go at him. To me, the worst kind of rats, the tough guys, the shooters and stuff. Those the worst. Not guys like 6ix9ine. Like, what you thought he was going to hold up? Facing 40, you really thought he was going to hold 40 years down? 20 years? You really thought that? He was a comic book character from the start. Like, that's what get me mad. People act so stupid. This guy, 6ix9ine, was a comic book character from the start. What did you think was going to happen? Now, that's not shocking. Like, people be like, oh, 6ix9ine, like, he's the biggest, like, and I be like, yo, y'all got to cool off that. The guys who be poking their chest, those the ones who got the bodies. Those the ones need to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like 6ix9ine is more hated than Rafer Edmond, more hated than a lot of these guys that told. 6ix9ine is probably the most hated guy, and he had literally 17 months as a criminal. Like, think about that. He had 17 or 19, I think 19 months as a criminal. 19 months as being a criminal. And he considered the most hated rap. Like, what you thought was going to happen? People act so stupid. Now, this guy OTF Jam and guys like Swipe and guys like Butter and these people who've been in the streets all their life, jumped off the porch in the streets, robbing, doing this, doing that, and they tell in the way they, that's really deceiving. Because you ain't thinking these guys, because they talk that cold and I'm real and all this, and they lived that life. You seen them in action. They did time before in jail. They was thorough in jail. Did this. Those the guys is more deceiving. That's why these streets and these gangs is corny, because it takes nothing to get in the gang, and it'd be a lot of guys that's not built like that in these gangs. It'd be a lot of guys, and their evaluation, they just want numbers. Gangs, most of these gangs just want numbers. They want high numbers. They recruit as nothing. There's no real knowledge. I'm old as I am right now. If I go to my side, I want to get in the gang, they wouldn't sit there. You older, bro, you doing your thing. It won't be one person smart enough to sit there and tell me, if I ain't been jumped off the porch all this time, or all this time I ain't been gang banging, whatever. Ain't nobody would sit there and say no. They'd be like, I bet. Oh man, you did time. I heard about you, or this, that, and the third. They'll welcome me with open arms. They will welcome me with open arms in the gang, instead of being like, huh? You wait till you this old to want to be in the gang? Like, none of them would, nobody wouldn't think like, hold up, this guy might be a snitch. Why would he want over something to be in the gang? Or what's up? He having midlife crisis? Like, nah, OD, lay it down, man. They will open arms. They want the numbers. Then they want some strength, like, oh nah, like, oh I know Doc, oh I heard about you, I did my homework on you. Oh nah, bro, oh look at this, the Liberty championship jump. That's all they want is numbers, some type of strength and numbers. Where you have to do quality. You have to do quality. They just want numbers. I bet you down. I bet you cool. Or I this, that, and third. You took the fair one. Oh, you talk a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stop this. Like, my thing is that this stuff is it gotta stop. Y'all got kids, y'all got little brothers, nephews, and they going that way. This should be like, I don't like it, because it's sad. Like I said, we just lost a guy 16 years old. 16. We came from the show, right? We did the podcast, the Beat 139. We did the Beat 139 on Wednesday. We left out of there. The guy got killed right there on 124th and Lenox at 1 o'clock. 16, bro, she had school the next day. 1 o'clock in the morning, got shot. His father passed out. banging is all in the news, banging on the ambulance, telling the son to wake up, felt passed out. That shit hurt. That shit bothered me, man. That thing bothered me. Bothered me. Like, come on, man. Like, we gotta do better. Like, it's too many examples out there not to want to do it. And the reason why I always say gangs, I know some people are ain't just, yes, it is. Most times it's gangs, because that's it, and it's getting worse. It's everywhere. I'm just tired of it because it don't stand, and nobody's safe. When it comes to these gangs, nobody's safe. A little girl, 15-year-old in the Bronx, got shot in her back. It wasn't meant for her. Thank God she's alive. She's not paralyzed. In the Bronx last week. He said black folks got to do better. It is. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Like at this, if you look at it, think about this. Think about the 90s. If any of y'all, I don't know, some of you guys' age, it was none of this going on in the 90s, early 2000s. You had gang, but now it's like this in every single city. I'm speaking for New York. It wasn't like that in New York. It wasn't gang like, it wasn't like that. Like, you have dudes hustling like crews in the streets. You know, it's more like street things, and I don't want to, like I'm taking up for it, but it made a little more sense. Like, we got 40 lights. Come on, man. I done saw 300 people in here at one time. We got 40 lights. 300 people and 40 lights. Come on. We got to do better, and it's embarrassing. That's why people don't realize when, and I tell people this, and people get mad at me, they be like, oh, white people be scared of black people, they racist. Like, you got to put yourself in their shoes. Like, look at the stuff when they see it. They seen a lot of backstabbing and the crime that's going on. You got to understand why sometimes they be leery and stuff for black people. Oh, when they look at us, they held their pocketbooks and stuff like that. You can't get mad at that. Look what we showing. Look what we showing as a peoples. They still knew they hit this old lady upside the head and robbed her and took her pocketbook. And the guys look like this. And now everything on camera. So now, and all the young guys, everybody get always the same. One thing is like a standard uniform with street shit now. You don't see guys like this, what I got on right now, commit crimes. A lot of the young guys, and it's crazy because now I tell you how effective it is. It's like the fashion. The get busy fashion is like the Nike Tech like sweatsuits, all black sweatsuits. You don't see people with like jeans, blue jeans, a black jacket. Every time you see shootings, and every shooting, you look at the Duck trial, you look at these guys. Let's look at shootings period that you see randomly on Instagram. It's always that all black on with the sweatsuits, and they always like the skinny little. It's always like the little boy like skinny look, like all be like the young boy skinny look, and they run and they busting their guns. It's all like the uniforms. I can see these kids miles away. That be like, oh, they ganging them. Like, it's not like they walk around with blue bandanas, black bandanas. It's all black with the Nike Tech sweatsuits. That's like the gear. When there's a bunch of them, you see a bunch of kids now when they walking. And it's hard because sometimes it don't always beat them. Because my son, they like it. And my son, one of my sons, 9, he like the black sweatsuit Nike. My other son, 14, he likes it. And a lot of the basketball players, like sometimes, like a lot of the kids today that had on the other group, not my group, who went on a trip today, the other group, they had, a lot of them had them Nike Tech like sweatsuit. All of it don't say Nike, but sometimes, you know, the Tech, you know that, y'all know what I'm saying. It's just sad, man. And then these guys got money making out, and look what they doing. They bad example. These rappers is bad example. I'm sliding, dead homies, or I'm smoking on this person. Like, you know what I mean? Getting on on YouTube, they snitching on each other, and they should be the last person to say snitch. Like, I hate to hear when one of them get locked up, they try snitching. Y'all do it all day. All they do is tell all their business, oh, he's a shooter. Dirk said in his thing, Didi the threat. This person is like, they telling on it on themselves, and they get mad then they get mad at bloggers and stuff. I just think everybody just crazy right now. Everybody just crazy right now. It's crazy. Like, how you saying snitch? Yo, Dirk, they did, and then people digging up the thing. Yo, on one of his raps, right? He said, he basically told the whole thing what happened on the Little Quando Rondo. The same thing with the O Block 5. They did a song telling the whole thing. Like, it's crazy. Y'all got a chance. Like, I would save my lawyer money. Only thing you need, lawyer, like, because you know what the charges is. Just try not to get the death penalty at this point. Like, I'm gonna go to trial because this way maybe I get some love on appeal. Save that lawyer money for the appeal. If I'm Lil Durk, this is what I'm doing. All that money he got, I just go to, of course, you don't got no choice to go to trial. First, I try to get a plea. 20, 30 years, I'm taking that. Tell them this right now, I'm taking 30. I'm taking 20. If I'm Durk right now, I'm jumping on 20 and 30 right now. He's 32, right? I'm jumping on a cop-out. I take 30 right now, 20 years. That's why I pay the lawyer for. If I'm paying the lawyer, I'd be like, right now, look at the case. I'll give you $5,000 right now to look at the case. Can you give me 25 years right now on the cop-out? Tell him I'll take that thing tomorrow, Monday. I tell right now, Lord Durk got money. Today's Saturday. I have a lawyer come visit me right now on Monday. Tell them they don't have to waste their money or nothing. They don't need to show no discovery or nothing. Can you give me $5,000? Can you give me 25 years right now? You could go Monday and tell them I want to take 25 years right now. Do you think you can make that happen for me? If he sit there and say yes, you make that, I give you more money. I'm taking 25 right now. He just turned 32. He turned 32 last week. He got to celebrate his 32nd birthday. I'm taking 25 years right now. If you can't give me that right now, okay, I'll go to trial. This way, at least with trial, you can come back on appeal. That's when you spend your money on the appeal. To try to get some time or some reversal or some attack the guy credibility on that. Like, you got to know what you're dealing with. And I know guys sitting there saying, yo, it's easy for you to sit there and say that, Doc, it's not your time. The reason why I can say that, because let me tell y'all this. I'm going to tell y'all why I can say that. Because when I was in that situation, and we ain't have no cooperators. I'm like, yo, get me up out of here. Get me up out of here before other shit start dropping. Okay, these are my charges. Let's go. I'm telling you, yo, mandatory minimum 10 years. Let's go. I'm like, God damn, the lawyer's like, yeah, let's go. Known, cop out the known and unknown. That means they can't bring no thing on you, no superseding indictments and stuff like that. You got to know what you're dealing with and be real with yourself. I tell people that all the time. You can lie to whoever. Be real with yourself. You gotta be real. You real with yourself. That's half the battle right there. Believe me. Believe me. Don't talk yourself in and saying you this and you know you're not that. You talk to yourself and be like, yo, I know I'm a sucker. I know I'm a BS. You know, I know I'm not built like that. I know I'm a weirdo. I know I'm a clown. I know I'm whatever it is about yourself. You know. Look in the mirror. Go in the bed. Make sure nobody around, and be like, it's a show. I know I'm not that. Then you can make that decision from there. When you telling yourself, like they said, a lie, people believe their own lies. When people lie so much, not that's definitely the truth. I be seeing people lie, and I'm like, to this point, this guy really believe in that. These guys be telling, I remember I was out there getting so much money, this, that, and the third, woo. And he telling that lie so much, he really think he was Big Meech in the streets. You lying, bro. You wasn't getting no money like that. You know you wasn't like some guys really talk, and they've been saying it for so long, they really believe in that. You gotta be real. That's where it starts at. Once you're real with yourself, then you can start and be real with the situation. It was 10 of us on the case. They told me, like, mind you, that was my first offense. They told me, yo, the odds of all y'all keeping it real is slim to none. I can't sit there be dumb about it. These guys been through that. They done seen a whole bunch of cases, co-defendants, 6, 10, 15, 20, 30 guys and one indictment. They seen this stuff happens. And it happened routinely. Where somebody, it's always gonna be somebody that's gonna tell. Be real with your situation. Okay, cool. Now is that okay, cool. There's a good chance somebody gonna tell you, no, get me up out of here. I'm not gonna play with them. Of course, my hand is dealt. I do 10, 15 years, let's do it. Because if you know what you've done in the streets, you know, okay, they got you for this crime, but you know there's other crimes that you did that worse than that, and this guy know about it. Don't be stupid. If you could take 15 years and get up out of there, and you know, like, all right, if this guy opened his mouth, you could be facing life in jail. Like, why play with that's the problem with people. Nobody want to do the time, but they want to do the crime. Nobody don't want to do the time. Know your situation, know your personnel, knowing this thing can happen. Know what you be real to. So, you know you did some other things, and you know one of these guys can if they decide to tell, and they could blow your back out. Get up out of there. Be like, yo, I'm getting up out of there. And I do believe that Durk, I honestly believe that internet got the Durk. Everybody's suing, every time he get online, slide for Durk. Slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. I do believe that played the part to it. And the sad part out of all of it, they did all that, and you know who's walking around? Quando Rondo and Little Tim. The person who was over, which is Quando Rondo, still here. And the guy that killed Vaughn is still here. So it's like they did that for they saying that's get back. That's really not get back. You killed the crew member, but you didn't. They still alive. Quando Rondo dropped his flag. He said he wanted to change his life, which is he's smart. He's smart. He said he wanted to change his life. He got to do some time. He said, I'm going to go do my time. He said, I'm going to do my time, and after I do my time, and I think he's going to be all right. I think Quando Rondo going to be all right. Because he's going to do his time. He's Muslim now. He's going to gain knowledge. Whatever time, I don't know how much time he has to do. Whatever years, he going to get time to reflect on it. He done lost some friends to the street life. He's going to get a little older. When you all know you get older, you get wiser. He's going to be a little smarter. He's going to come home and he's going to get out the way. Now, his rap kid career got ruined. Like I said, people pick and choose. This guy ain't do nothing wrong, and the world was hated by him because they liked the King Von. Simple fact that everybody liked King Von, they hated him. And there was some street stuff where it's like that happens. It could have went the other way. He could have been dead. You see what I'm saying? So I said to say this, that he gonna end up turning around and be smarter and walk away from the situation and grow old and have kids. The same thing with Little Tim. He may grow old and have kids. He don't be on the internet woofing and stuff like that. He's pretty much seems like he stay out the way. So really, they saying get back for Vaughn. They got it back. Really does not. He took a loss. Yes, it hurts, but he's still alive. Tim's still alive. Rondo don't got no, like, I don't know how much time he going. He had to go to jail for, but I don't think it's no more than 5 years. He's young. He's like 24, some stuff like that, 25. He still got his whole life ahead of him. And now Durk got spend the rest of Durk got what, 8 to 10 kids? Now you spending your rest of life in jail. Vaughn was popping. Like, you had to tone it down at some point. It wasn't that serious. He said Quando Rondo's talking tough, trying to take credit for hitting Vaughn. So he was, yeah, but yeah, I think like, yes, he was talking tough. Everybody talk tough. All them guys on the internet, everybody be on the internet talking tough. So everybody talk tough. So but my point is he's still here. Durk and them really didn't accomplish nothing. If you think about it, they really ain't accomplished nothing. Yeah, he lost his cousin or something and it hurts, but he's still here. Who they want, the person they want to get, still here. Little Tim still here. Those are two they really wanted, and they still here. NBA YoungBoy still here. It has to stop, man. It had to stop, and it's sad because you was a provider. You kept it real, and at the last minute you want to change your life, and it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. He said, my boy Brandon, shout out to Brandon. He said, why is everybody always talking shit to one another? I don't understand the culture. Somebody talk to me. Yeah. 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 That's the thing. And it's like the internet helped gaslight it. He said, Durk, yeah, like my boy Jalen, what up? Like the internet do gasses things up because the internet love drama. If anybody don't know that the internet love drama, you beefing with somebody, your numbers is going up. I go right now beefing with another blogger and we go back and forth. I could sit there playing, but I'm not that type of guy. I done got proposed to stuff like that. Yo, what you feel about fake beefing? I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, people wants that. Like, fake beef, we talk crazy to each other, but we ain't really trying to do this. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Because I think my basketball knowledge alone, and even knowledge about this, I think should be able to be able to get things done. We have to see, the thing is, we gotta start respecting people, and as long as there's nothing wrong with somebody could disagree with me right now. The problem will always come with people who get disrespectful. Like my thing, I even said this. I said I won't mind if I said right now the guys that's on they bracket. If let's say all the drill, if I'm them, this is what I would do. Let's say all the guys who was in the drill culture back in 2012 and all that, right? They era. Now I ain't counting the new era. Let's say they era. Let's say they come to a type of understanding. Listen, we're not going to talk no dead homies. We ain't going to talk about nobody dead, but we're going to continue dissing each other. Because that's how we're going to make our money. But when we see each other, we not going to slide on each other. You know what I'm saying? We not. If I see you, I'm not gonna gun you down. You see me, we not gonna even fight. We just gonna entertain the people, but we not going to do anything to each other. But we not gonna be disrespectful where we gonna say your mom can, or we not gonna lie on each other and say you're a rat and you're not a rat, or you the G word and you're not that. We just gonna talk greasy to each other, but we gonna keep some things in bounds. If it come to that and they want to do that, even I wouldn't do it. But okay, cool, because if you completely stop dissing, like I hear a lot of guys say when they don't have diss songs, they don't get no views. They ain't making no money on YouTube. I get it. Yeah, rest in peace, DJ Clark Kent. Cool dude. I used to see him all the time. Cool bro, dude. Yeah, Quando definitely just stay out of LA. Quando Rondo definitely just stay. He need to, like I said, when he come home, just stay out the way. Stay off the internet. I don't even do music no. See, I can't say that. I can't say not do music, but it's like people ain't rocking with him because they like King Von. Now they like Durk. His career over with, and it's not like he snitched or something. His career over with because who he was beefing with. FV. I want everybody to see what FV just said. I want everybody to read what FV just said. So true. He said, imagine your boy going out on 4K and them boys walk free. Then you slide on the wrong guy. Now you getting life. Thank you, bro. People not seeing that. People is not seeing that. Is the I seen a lot of people on YouTube with videos and stuff. That is the biggest picture. I'm putting myself in Durk in them shoes. Yo, FV said it great. That was a good thing, bro. That well said. Well said, FV. You can imagine how I'm putting myself in Durk in them shoes, right? You can imagine you seeing your boy get killed. The shooter beats the case. He's free. So it's not like then the guy he was fighting is free. Y'all slide, kill somebody else that had nothing. I ain't gonna say completely nothing to do with, because that's his boys. Today's gonna ride with their boys. But he wasn't in the picture. He wasn't part of the plan. It was Little Tim and Quando Rondo. And they all free at the end of the day. You can imagine this. Think about this, guys. Think about this. Imagine NBA YoungBoy, Little Tim, and NBA YoungBoy, Little Tim, and Quando Rondo just take a picture together. They don't have to say nothing. They could just post up in a picture. It went bad for them other guys. Durk, and not only see, we keep looking at Durk and Vaughn. Look at all the lives. Let's just say all the lives, just that lifestyle period. That to say that incident alone. Vaughn dead, Slutty dead, right? Vaughn dead, Slutty dead. Louis head is so sad. Old Block Louis, y'all see his head, like he's in bad shape right now. He's in bad shape. The guys don't look out for him now. His head, it's gonna be hard for him to even deal with a woman. Like, he looked messed up, but I respect him in good spirit. I hope that he's done had 9 different surgeries on his head. He got shot in the head he was pronounced dead. Everybody thought he was dead at one point. He was in coma for months. He had 9 brain surgeries. Now, Durk life, I ain't gonna speak that because it didn't happen. But Durk in jail, Durk in bad shape. This ain't like, just look at it. Durk in a long, facing asshole full of time. All the shooters, they got 5 people. This how it's breaking down. They got 5 already. Plus Durk makes 6, right? Not counting who they said is CI number one. If you look at the indictment, I don't want to say CI because it didn't say CI. It says something. It's 5 of them. So you got 5 people that they caught already. Durk was listed as number 1. Then they got somebody listed as number 2. Somebody listed as number 3. Somebody listed as number 4. Somebody number 5. So that's 10 people. So that's 10 people. Little Pap is dead, right? Vaughn dead. Slutty dead. What happened with Louis? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And mind you, more may drop. Because what I'm hearing is it's going to be a superseding indictment. And now, not telling who all going to want to save themselves, they got to tell on other crimes. Because it's not like the feds got what they got. It's probably no more love left on this crime or on this particular shooting. So now, whoever want to snitch, they can't benefit. Let's say if the guy OTF, the guy that just told Jam. Let's say, remind you, like I told y'all earlier when I was talking about the story about the guy Little Mickey, right? Like I was saying about the guy Little Mickey. Let's say when they did the pre-trial investigation, right? I mean pre-trial, whatever they do. Let's say OTF Jams, he had a wire, so that makes it worse. So he don't have to be. They could just go off the transcript of the wire. So that's what make that's even harder. But let's say the prosecutor deems him as a hell of a witness, like how I said how they deemed Mickey as a great witness, and how Trenches News was considered a tremendous witness. They ain't gonna need nobody else to tell on that. Now, okay, you want to tell? Tell me about something else. I don't want to hear nothing else about Little Pap. This case here, we got somebody for that. We got somebody for Little Pap already. That murder there. Now, let's say 2 or 3 more people on that indictment want to tell. I don't want to hear nothing about Little Pap. We got somebody that gonna take care of that. Tell me something else. Now, it's other crimes. And one thing it seems like with Chicago guys, it seemed like the way they seem like they moves out there, that is always 3, 4 shooters. It don't never. One thing I'm not saying, it don't never seem like it's one person doing shootings. It's like them guys run in packs. Like they different from the way I grew up. This is how I grew up. My thing is this: how I grew up. Always 2 people. You send 2 people out to do some shooting, right? A case, a miss, or case somebody. If you're going to get somebody, right? Yes, you want at least 2 people because a gun get jammed. You know what I mean? A case, somebody else may pop out or something, or an unusual circumstance may happen, just to be ready. So it's understood going there. You gonna do the shooting, my man. You gonna be the shooter. Only take one person to do shooting because you don't want to dirty 2 guns. You don't want to dirty up 2 guns. Meaning dirty means 2 shooting. It don't make no sense, especially if you're going after one person. We in the car, okay, there's one person there. Why we need 2 shooters for that? What you need 2 shooters for? You bought your business. We know we doing nothing but kill shots. We standing over shit. Going on getting them, you drop them first. Hit them somewhere in the body. The drop. You want to drop them, right? Once they drop, now it's clear shots where you could give a person. Now you don't have to worry about shooting innocent people because you don't want to go and slide on somebody and you run up on them and just start shooting a bunch of shots. And you could be this close and mind you, a bullet is only but this big, and you can miss and it could ricochet and hit somebody, hit off there, and somebody could be sitting in a parked car and kill somebody. So you run up on a person, and the person, let's say a person running, the main thing you want to do, drop them. You don't want to be throwing a 1,000 shots. Burn, drop them. Once they drop them, you stand over them. Now that calls safety. Because now once you do that, nobody else in danger. But when you just start bucking, we all know nobody professional. Shots missing, and some shots hit off. It called ricochet. Hit off some stuff and hit somebody else. People be in parked cars chilling all the time. People be in their parked cars on the phone chilling. You don't know who's in parked cars. People walking by, could be across the street. So how I grew up, you go, two people go, y'all run down. Once the person fall, then you get on top of them. There's no need, and it take one person to do that. You know the kill shots is. We ain't no legs and none of that. You go at the top of them and you hit, and that's that. The other person there only for one reason. The only thing the person there is for a case, like I said, somebody else, anything, it's just more of a safety thing. But what it seems like with Chicago, for some reason, it's ain't always 3 to 4 guys and they come out gunning. They be coming out and it'd be like 3 shooters and they come out like they Scarface. So I say that to say this. Follow me, people. This is a reason why I'm saying this. So 9 times out of 10, like I said, now if it's 10 people on this case right here, on this indictment, and let's say they find one person that's reliable, that's snitching, they ain't gonna need nobody else. So now a person be like, oh, I want to tell. They be like, not on this. Tell me something else. So now this case leads to another indictment, because what I'm hearing that, and Mama Duck said this, that they looking, now she know this because she's listening to whatever the police telling her. They telling her that it's going to be more indictments dropped. So that means they building other cases on other murders that happen. So the bottom line is, how many people that they taken off these streets? So now, that to say, go back to the OTF indictment. So it's 10 people on this indictment. Now, if people want to get rhythm and they trying to tell to get out their jam and trying to face that time, they telling on other murders. And now, like I just said, it always seems to me on the outside looking in that with Chicago is always 3 to 4 shooters. So now that's a whole nother slew of people that's going down. You see what I'm saying? It's a RICO case now. See? I disagree. I ain't gonna say I disagree. I really don't know what y'all talking about, but he said, not sure the same because Chief Keef didn't lose his #1 rider. You can't say that because Chief Keef was. You can't say that because you be Chief Keef, like growing up. I don't know what you're trying to say, far as if you think about Tato. Tato was his cousin. Tato is his cousin. But everybody and their mother said Chief Keef and T-Roy was best friends. And then when that stuff happened, so he lost T-Roy. He lost T-Slick. T-Slick just died. He lost his cousin. He lost Fredo. So he took a lot of losses. So I don't know what your conversation is, but he took major losses. What's name was his best friend up until the time that thing happened, and T-Roy died a couple years after that. Yeah, but at the end, he still was hurt. His cousin Blood Money, Fredo died. Even Capo, um, T Slick just died. He waited all them years for him to come home, and he's supposed to win, and he just died a couple months ago. He took losses. All them guys took losses. All of them. Every last one of them took major losses. That's why, to be honest, in that situation, I'm surprised there's no truth yet came to that. Like, I'm just thinking of me. I'm gonna be honest. I think let's say if I was part of that, right? Let's say I was on either side. Let's say I'm BD and I'm O Block, right? And let's say I'm 30 years old. And I was in this from the beginning of the drill era, right? I'm the beginning of the drill era. I'm part of that. I'm O Block Doc. On the internet, cutting food, tossed some shots, got shot at, been in the war, lost some guys, back and forth, boom, 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 right? I've been in this shit since I was 15 years old. Now I'm 30. And let's say they say, okay, let's call a truce. I'm thinking about me, how smart I am, right? How I look at things. I think I'll be open for a truce. You know why? Because it went back and forth. I think I would be smart enough to be like, you know what? Ain't no winners. They don't believe me. See, the thing what hurts more about truces, if you feel, let's say if they killed 6 of my guys and we only got one, they took one loss and 6 of my guys died, I may be like, I don't know about that, no truce. I think I'd be a little more like kind of still in my feelings. But in this situation, they all took major losses. Believe me, I guarantee you, off camera, right? You ask any FBG members, any Gyro, Taquan, O Block, 4-6, 600. They don't think they ops is bitches. They don't think that. They will say that on camera, oh, them niggas bitches. They don't really believe that. Because they all know if they get caught out there, they get killed. They all know that. They know if I get caught out there, one of them dudes will slump me. Both sides know that. That's understood. So me, the way I think I'll be easy to be like, you know what? I'm with peace. I'm with pushing peace. I think if I've been in this game for 15 years and I still made it out, because number one, I know I'd have been developed mentally by now. I think I'd be down for a truce. Because you have to think like this. You have to say, you know what? I know they don't look at us like no bitches. And vice versa. Nobody look at each other like that. So that's the main thing, the pride part of it. Like, hold up. They know what's up. They're gonna be like, they know what's up. Yes, we know what's up. They both know what's up. So you don't look like no lame because you pushing peace. You don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't look like no lame. So even though you took losses to everybody, you can interview every single person in that drill culture, that era there. All them guys who've been around from 2012 and all that shit up. You sit one of them down privately and ask them what one hit you. Is one of those murders that crushed them. They brothers, they cousin, they best friend. You could ask any, and I don't know them guys, but off topic, if you ask a guy like Ruger lost his brother and he said Dusky was his best friend. You could ask Chief Keef. He could sit there and say his cousin or somebody that crushed him, one of them other guys, T-Ray, anybody. You could ask who alive right now. You could ask Little Reese. He'll tell you that this particular murder crushed him. You could ask Lil Durk. His brother crushed him, seeing his brother die. You could ask Young Dutchy. They'll tell you, point out which one of them bodies his own brother Cash died. You could ask Dutchy. It's gonna be one of the murders that destroyed them. You could ask J Main. You could ask Yella. You could ask Butter. You could ask any one of those guys. It's gonna be one of their brothers or somebody. Any one of those guys that thing destroyed them. So everybody took losses at the end of the day. He said, come on, we could get to 100 likes. That's true. Come on. We got 282 people in the building. We got 64 likes. That's a crime. We committing a crime here. He said, drill destroy our own community. I agree. Because it influenced, Chicago, that's why I hate when people no, Chicago influenced a whole country. That influence, that era influenced the whole country. Everybody doing the same thing. Yeah, it always was killings, but now it's like the way it's happening now. They all doing the internet. They all gang. They all wearing the same black sweatsuit. They all saying ops. They all doing. Chicago is heavily influenced. LA always had the blood, but y'all don't realize the Bloods and Crips it's not even that no more. You got Bloods on Bloods beef and Crips on Crips, and it's more like they shit is more different from the stuff that's going on. Thank you. My boy Dennis said, show Kareem you like the content. He said he can't believe Durk texts anything about a murder. He said he understand Lil Wayne said he'd rather listen to Taylor Swift. That's what you're saying? It's sad. It bothers me because I'm trying to help any way I can help. And I'm damn sure he said I look like Diddy. I've been hearing that my whole life. I have to find that picture. Especially when you was younger. I used to hear Diddy all the time. Gary, what up, Gary? I'm trying to help. And see, the thing is with me, and I think with a lot of these YouTubers, where they mess up at, and I do believe a lot of you guys, let's say I got a lot of people watching right now. I do believe a lot of guys do want to help. But then when you got guys that contradict themselves, and there's a lot of that goes on YouTube. There's a lot of this goes on, and a lot of you guys are smart. I always tell people that. A lot of these guys who watch YouTube is smart, and a lot of these guys watch YouTube is funny. I ain't gonna lie, the comment section do be, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even watch TV like that. I go to other platforms. I try to support other platforms much as possible, and I see it. I see the comment section. I ain't gonna lie. So a lot of guys be having me on dying, but a lot of these guys who watch YouTube is very educated. That's not stupid. And they see a lot of BS in a lot of guys. That's why I respect my boy Knowledge, because Knowledge be upset that a lot of you guys don't donate. And I don't be tripping off that, but I don't understand people in general. I be watching people lives. I'm like, this guy talking a whole bunch of bullshit, and they only doing it. A lot of these guys, A lot of these content creators, to be honest, they like this. What's going on with Lil Durk, they like it because they know they eating off it. But they want to come, oh man, this is for the kids. It's hurt. They loving this right now. They gonna be on. I do. Y'all may not see me back on YouTube for the rest of the day. These guys is lying. These guys love this, that when it happens. They channels built on this. They get all their donations. And I see guys like, oh, I couldn't wait to hear from you today. And people sending 20, 30, 40, and they telling a whole bunch of bullshit. One thing you could say about Kareem, anybody been watching me, one thing I'm consistent. I'm consistent. I don't hostage nobody. Oh, if y'all not paying me, I'm not doing this. I'm doing it because I'm seeing everybody else. I'm like, shit, why not pay me? Why not send no donation to me? I see everybody else getting donation. I watch people channels, they get, and I'm like, I know you guys see the bullshit. Because a lot of you guys on YouTube is smart, like watching it. Like a lot of you guys on here know, like, damn, this guy telling a whole bunch of, you know these guys is frauding. A lot of these guys be clowns. Like they do little stuff for attention, like, and I don't like to get down on nobody, but I'm like, these guys, like, this the clown stuff they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then they say one thing, but it's hypocritical. Like a guy like Truth Teller. Like, you know what I mean? I rock with Truth Teller, but I think he's a clown because, for one, he'll sit there and say, oh, I want the peace, which I'm not saying he don't. Oh, I want the peace. Oh, man, they're killing this, down third. But then you go, plop, 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 plop. Yo, he plop, plop, plop. Like, you think somebody want to hear that? Yo, they ran up on him and they just pop, 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 pop. You think somebody really want to hear that? And knowing that they friend, they family member, somebody got gunned down like that, and you tell a story like that, and you think, oh, I'm saying it because I'm trying to read. They talk to the audience like they stupid. I think a lot of these YouTubers talk to you guys like they stupid. They sit there and tell y'all guys this. This with a guy like Truth Teller, and I ain't gonna ban because I really like Truth Teller, but I just think that they think some of you guys is dumb. Because they'll say something like this. Oh no, I do the blah, 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 because I'm trying to educate the people. How the fuck that's educating somebody? You sitting there saying, yo, a 16-year-old just got killed and they caught him in the alley and they plop, 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 plop. How the fuck is that educating somebody? I'm only do the gunshots because I'm educating somebody. And then he be in his backyard. Everybody, number one, everybody know how he looks already. He done did everybody and their mother know how he looks. Now he won't walk around with a mask on. In the backyard, you can't say COVID. You by yourself. You're not around nobody. You got a mask on. And like you just a clown. Like you a clown. You can't say COVID. Why you got a mask on your face and you knowing that you talking to the drill culture and you know this is how these people walking around the streets in. So it's like you co-signing. So now it look like it's a money grab. You tell people, oh, I don't want y'all, keep y'all donations. Don't send nothing to me. Sometimes not everybody knows it's a Jedi mind trick. But you got your Cash App and Super Chat on. You got your stuff on, people can still send your money. But don't send no money. Keep your money for your Pampers. But that, hit the like button. The goal is 7,000 things. Like you dropping some, you ain't really dropping no real jewels because you got to be lead by example. You saying this, but you looking like a criminal. You got your mask on and you like, yeah, they slip, pop, 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 pop. Like you, bro, you a clown. And then you got a guy like Hassan. And I hate to be the thing, go down Hassan's side. Like I said, I like Hassan Campbell too, but he contradicts himself so much. He contradicts himself where 1 minute you saying peace, but then you be like, yeah, but I'm sliding and this and that and that. Rock your snap like nobody want to hear that, bro. That's not like, yo, you still being disrespectful. Turned the TV off. They gave him 9 shots in his head. Like, you got to be respectful on what you're talking about. You see what I'm saying? You could be entertaining, but some stuff you still have to be respectful because you don't know who's watching. Nobody don't want to hear that. My people's got killed. You think I want to, if I got little downtime, let's say one of my homies got killed. or family member got killed. But I'm still watching YouTube, like, you know what I mean? And they say that, like I'm listening to them, like, damn, they done put 15 all in his face. They done did this. They done rocked them thing, turned the TV off. They did. I don't want to hear that. Like bad enough, okay, you talking about what happened, like okay, cool, like okay, the killing got to stop. But then you say some weird stuff like that. A lot of these guys, they doing that just to reel you people in, and they like this type of stuff. They like this type of stuff, man. To me, this thing hurt. It really hurts me, man. It hurts me, and I wants to be a millionaire. I would love to, cause I know the difference and be strong of type of voice I can help. And then I hate when these guys do make it and then do dumb stuff. That bothers me right there. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad, like, cause it's like it's a continuous cycle. And the sad part about it, none of our kids or our family safe. That's the most. See, this is what people ain't realizing. The way these people doing these shootings in every city, not just Chicago, in every city, these it's blazing. These guys throwing this shooting. Wow, that concert, the, the concert, Lil Durk concert, a couple people got killed at Durk concert, and it wasn't even meant for them. At Durk concert in Chicago, they got killed, innocent people. Oh, I'm gonna try the Kareem and Elder show. Big Cav, what up? I strolled down. We're gonna try to come back. I'm gonna see this week because he been busy. He's been busy too. Yeah, but I'll be back, bro. He saw some part of the game. Yeah, because like these people are not stupid. Just because you get a lot of views and stuff, don't think because now you when somebody see you contradict, now they label you as a fraud. They may still watch your content, but you're not helping nobody. Cause now they think you this is a money grab. Now people think it's a money grab. Tim, what up, Tim? You know what I'm saying? Now people think it's a money grab. You got to be real. That's like with me. I try when I talk my basketball. I try to be real on. I just don't want to say things purely out of hate. I just don't want to just come out and just start saying stuff. I want where I say stuff it matters. You know what I'm saying? I want what it matters, man. Like it's crazy. Tyrone Washington, what up, bro? My boy Banks in the building. Yeah, I'll be back. I've been on like 2 hours, but I definitely appreciate the love, man. Everybody been showing. Hit that like button. I'm at 77 likes. I know I did a ton of a lot of people been in and out of here all day. But I'll be back, man. It's just sad, man. I just need y'all to, man. Anybody, I just need y'all, man. If y'all know somebody that's living that life, just walk them through these scenarios that happening. Give them the game. Like tell them like, yo, it's not about look, this guy sat there and said, Dirk looked out for him, did this, that, and the third, and still sent him up the river. Let him see how it's. Just let people see this, man. Y'all got a son, a nephew, a little brother, somebody that's in that lifestyle, a friend, a stepson, a girl you dealing with, her son, or one of her nephews in it, and you got time to pull them to the side. You be surprised. Don't think it's not going to help you. Be surprised. Sometimes people just don't know. When you show them examples, like, look, this shit ain't about nothing. This man said he gave him $50,000. I ain't have nobody give me no $50,000 when I came home. He said, Kareem, I was wrong about the Lakers. Why you said you was wrong about the Lakers? It's only 2 games, bro. It's only 2 games. I want to see how they handle themselves when things get rough, because now they're going to start pointing fingers. That's what I want to see. It's only 2 games. It's only 2 games, bro. Yeah, but there's 2 games. We have to see. He said D'Lo getting traded this year. Don't think just getting rid of D'Lo is going to solve your problem. You right, Flip. I need 100 likes, man. Yeah. He said, my boy Steve Holler in the building. He said good game. He said Nurk has screwed us. Single-handedly gave up 22-point lead. Yeah, that was crazy. That's crazy. He said upgrade the center spot. Anthony Davis playing good, but none of it's surprising to me. I don't see a lot of basketball. We just have to wait and see. Said Suns had 24 turnovers. I'm surprised. They had a guy like, and I'm real big on Tyrus Jones. I like Tyrus Jones. He don't turn the ball over. I'm surprised. I didn't think I see the games like they turn the ball over like that. I'm surprised. I think he should have the ball in his hands a little more, if you ask me. I'm really surprised. Yeah, but I'll be back, man. I thank you guys for pulling up. Hit that like button on your way out, man. If you didn't hit the like button, hit it out, man. We got 79 likes, man. That's crime right there. 79 likes, man. Whoever they hitting that like button, hit it now. He said I can't watch basketball no more. It is bad. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. This the weakest, yo. I ain't gonna lie. This time of the year, I'm pumped. I'm pumped at this time of the year. I don't really like this brand of basketball because guys not that good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. He said, "What do I think the Lakers missing?" I think they should have made that Murray trade. I think they definitely got a guard, like one of the other. They need a guard, a versatile guard. I think a point guard. I think Murray just like the miss. I keep saying the same thing over and over, but Murray to me was just too perfect. It was too perfect, and there ain't too many guards that's like him that's in the NBA. But a guard like Murray, it don't have to be no big time scoring guard, and I think a big man, a serviceable big man. And if LeBron could continue just let the be the flow of the game and not shooting 1,000 3-pointers and just everywhere, and he just fall back and just be quiet and just fall in place as an average 40-year-old, that's what they need. LeBron got to fall in line, bro. You're not the same LeBron James. You're not. He had to willing to get dirty. He got to be willing to dive on the floor, things like that, and be take a step back. Let Anthony Davis lead. And Anthony Davis got to all from do. He got to wanna be the man. That's the key. It's up, and then far as that's things that's on their roster, off their roster of defensive big man. You know what I mean? It don't have to be nothing crazy, nothing too good. And then, like I said, defensive guard. I mean, a guard that's. I think a Tyus Jones would be, but this Murray was just too good. I'd have gave Austin Reeves. You can replace the Austin Reeves. Yeah, LeBron. You 100% right. He said LeBron don't have to be the man. He's still good. He is still a good player. He definitely is still a good player, but he has to just he had to be really a really team player. He can't sit there. See, LeBron whole thing is he tried to chase Michael Jordan so much. So he do a lot of clown stuff to try to get there. He'd do stuff like, all right, he'll look at some stats. All right, I want to be the first 40-year-old to never have, like he just chase stuff. He had to stop chasing it. Just let things fall in place, man. He said, how you not a coach, bro? Yeah, I just don't have the patience for it, but people have to understand personnel. You have to understand people and personnel. That's the main thing for being a coach. You have to understand, and you got to get people to buy in their roles. And people, like I said earlier, the most important thing, you got to be honest with yourself. Each player have to be honest with yourself. That's not you. Like I was saying, how people, once you honest with yourself, yo, you not the same LeBron. You come to those grips. Listen, I had a good run. Now I'm going to fall in line. I could be the second best player on this team. I could shoot. I'm not going to be chasing to be, okay, Michael Jordan ain't do this, so I'm breaking my neck to do this and it's hurting the team. No. No. This be the best version of yourself. And you can't talk about, oh, I'm a team player. No, you have to really be about that life, man. Thank you, bro. But JJ doing, what JJ doing, I think he doing right. But see, the problem, I think JJ do have potential. I think if they ain't had this circus with LeBron James, his son, I think, like, let's say if you take out LeBron James and his son, and you add a player like I'm saying another really good player that's not no a player like a player like who? I don't see no Paul George. Cause he not old. Nah. I said take out LeBron. Take out LeBron, his son, and add a player like I'm trying to think somebody around Anthony Davis timeline, and that's good. And ain't no drama. I think he got potential. What he's doing, I like some of the stuff I see him doing, like how the team chemistry, how loose, and like little stuff like that. I kind of like that. Somebody like who? I'm trying to think somebody good enough. Anthony Davis timeline. It don't have to be great. Like substitute Bron and add or a Bam. A Bam. Like if you take LeBron out and put Bam out of Bayou, or take LeBron out and add like somebody like a Fox, I think the team, like, I think JJ, you can really see his coaching, because now I think some of it gonna be compromised by LeBron. He said Braun got some big money for 2 years. You're right, bro. But yo, I'm definitely gonna holler back. This definitely was a great live. I appreciate you guys, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.